it's snowing me. This room goes some throwing money. They think it is fucking funny, but I'm getting money. I'm getting money. I only live one way. This Monday through Sunday.
What up, my guys? Welcome to another show, man. This is the Rapid Fire NFL Talk with Jay show, man. Sunday mornings where we try to get some cash, man. Three official picks, looks on basically every single game. Let's get to it, guys. Like I say, I'm not trying to waste your time. We trying to get to some cash here today, my guys. Let's get straight into it, man. First game up, we going to the streets of New York here. We got the Baltimore Ravens catching 7 points, 6.5, whichever way you want to look at it. Basically laying 7 in this one. You need the Ravens to win right now. You need them to win comfortably by a touchdown. Now, obviously, Lamar Jackson going through a lot of contract discussions or whatever. I do think that's a distraction, but he should be playing here today. They are without their star running back, Dobbins, as well. The receiving core is a lot of turnover there. Not really sure how they're going to look, but I know that I'm not betting on Joe Flacco, guys. The quarterback, most important position on the field. Joe Flacco is not – you're not Tom Brady, bro. You can't be out here, you know what I'm saying, like he – old as hell, like you can still ball. I think his time is over. We know he won a Super Bowl with the Ravens, but no revenge game here for Joe Flacco. I don't see how the Ravens don't cover this game. I'd lean to the Ravens, laying the 6.5, laying the 7. This one could get ugly. Like I say, this one, Lamar Jackson really could win this game damn near, not by himself. Obviously, he needs blockers, but I don't see him stopping him. He really don't even need anybody to throw through to. The Jets are just, I mean, they're a little improved, but I don't see how they move the ball downfield with Flacco. Maybe they get the running game going. I don't know, man. Ravens run defense is pretty good, guys. So I'd lean to the Ravens in that one. I do have the Ravens in a teaser in this one, so I do need them to win, my guys. I need the Ravens to win, man. We've been talking about it all week, though. We've been talking about it all week. Let's go over here to the streets of Atlanta. Hot Atlanta. We got the Falcons here getting 5.5 points from the New Orleans Saints, guys. I can't tell you this. The divisional home dogs that's a profitable play, 62% over the past 8 years, I believe. Regardless, goes back further than that. So I know the Falcons are one of the sexiest teams, but they are a divisional home underdog here, open to start the season, right? Everybody's 0-0. So call me crazy. I actually lean towards the Falcons in this one. I know that everybody's on the Saints. I'm not really sold on Jameis Winston. He's coming off all-season surgery as well. Didn't really play in the preseason. Brand new head coach over there, Sean Payton's gone. So be interesting to see how they who is Michael Thomas? Does he still fucking play in the NFL? Where is this guy, man? So I lean Falcons, not betting that game. I can understand why everybody's betting the Saints, but I wouldn't be surprised to see the Falcons keep that one within 3 points, my guys. But nothing for me on that game. Let's go over here to the streets, the hot streets of Miami here. We got the Miami Dolphins laying 3.5 points, my guys, versus the New England Patriots. Now, the Patriots owned the Dolphins for a while, for years. But what's happened over the past few years? The Dolphins starting to own the Patriots now. Obviously, even with Tom Brady was still in the Patriots, guys. These are divisional teams. They saw each other a lot, man. The Dolphins have covered 4 out of the last 5 meetings with the Patriots here. Now they obviously have one of their better teams that they've had in a while. Got Tyreek Hill over there. You got Waddle on the other side. Can Tua get him the ball and not make dumbass decisions? I don't know. So I'm not willing to take Tua in this first game. I do lean Dolphins, laying the 3.5, even though the Patriots do have double revenge from previous years, you guys. I can't tell you a really good angle is taking a divisional team that's lost both times in the previous season. Now they're facing the first game of the season. That usually says take that team that's revenging those 2 losses. So in theory, that says Patriots, but I'm not sold on Mac Jones. I believe the Patriots have the defense to stay in this game. I'm not sure if they have the offense. So we could be seeing an under type game here, but we know the Dolphins, their offense is kind of high flying right now, but their defense isn't too bad either, my guys. So maybe lean to the under in that game. I feel like if you're the Patriots, you have to try and shut down Tyreek Hill and make Tua turn the ball over. And if they do that, they might get out of here with a win, guys. So I like betting games. It's like, you know what? I can only see this shit going away. Let's fucking go. I can see this one going either way, guys. So I'm not betting it. Let's go over here to the streets of Carolina here, man. Some of these lines, we've been doing shows all week, man. I didn't get a chance to mess with the lines, but I can tell you this, that the money starts to come back in on the Browns. Now, we know Deshaun Watson. There's been a distraction basically for the whole team this whole offseason, right? This line, when Watson was announced ruled out, it went from 2.5 for the Browns to 2.5 for the Panthers. Has since come down to basically we're -1 or a pick. Let me look at the Wager Talk odds screen, my guys. Just comparing lines from every book. Yeah, basically -1 across the board. A few pick'ems out there, guys. So seeing like around 59% of the money, 60 cents percent of the tickets coming in on the Carolina Panthers, but only 59% of the money. So sharper bets are starting to come back in on the Browns. I believe they have a terrible track record. The Browns is like 120-1 to open up the season. So it's a terrible, but those were different teams. I like trends, but come on now. This is a different Browns team, right? So can Baker Mayfield get some revenge versus old team? Browns still have that defense over there. They hate Baker Mayfield, so they're going to be after his ass. But can Brissett? I need to see Brissett be serviceable for the offense, this offense. We've seen him do it before, but can he be serviceable with this Browns team right here, guys? So I'll be honest. Early in the week, I was leaning Panthers. This is one where the defense may matter most. If they can shut down Baker Mayfield or get there in the backfield, right? Myles Garrett get on his ass, man. You never know, man. Mayfield might start chunking the ball quicker than he wants to if they get in that backfield pretty quick. So I lean Browns there plus the one pick. The Browns might be able to get out here with a win. You're going to have to try to get as many wins as you can with Brissett over there, right? So when it's a little bit softer schedule, the Browns possibly should be able to win this game. I lean Browns, not enough to take it though, guys. I hope that makes sense. I lean that way, but it's not saying that I'm forcing the play. Let's go over here to the streets of Cincinnati, guys. You know what? Tomlin went and got the whole team black forces. And I don't know if you know, when you put them black forces on, it's the straight business type shit. You see what I'm saying? You finna go and take some shit, man. Whole team coming here wearing black Air Forces. I like Tomlin as the coach. Week 1, double revenge from last year as well. Got their butts kicked both games versus the Bengals. We know that they had a terrible offensive line last year, but Burrow, I feel like he before the surgery, he was in rhythm, right? They signed 4 new offensive linemen, which they're going to be better, but are they going to be better for the first game? Not a ton of chemistry, right? Which you need that on the offensive line. Going up against one of the best defensive fronts in the NFL, the Pittsburgh Steelers here, right? So hopefully the secondary can hold up versus Jamar Chase and T. Higgins over there. But I'll be honest with you, this is the cap on this one. First of all, double revenge with the dog here, divisional dog. So I'm liking the Steelers, taking them plus the 7 here. It did move up to 7, sitting at 6.5 basically all week. 7s across the board here. I'm on the Steelers plus the 7. I think they could possibly win this game. Tomlin should have his team ready. Double revenge off last year. Fading the Super Bowl loser as well, which has been very profitable over the past 5 years. Know that the Bengals are some ballers, but guys, Burrow didn't throw any in the preseason. He's coming off of appendectomy, I hope I said it right, surgery. There's 2 types. There's one where you can be back in a few weeks, and there's the other one where you can it's going to take you some months to regain your full health. Burrow had the latter one, right? He lost like 10 to 20 pounds. He's trying to get back in shape. Wasn't throwing the ball for a while. He could come out here rusty, guys, not really 100%. May not look like that Burrow that took the Bengals to the championship to start out, guys. I hope that makes sense. Bengals still some ballers. Burrow still one of, I think, top 3 quarterback in the league. I don't think he'll be on his best game today, guys. That makes sense. So I'm on the Steelers here, plus the 7. That's the first play of the day, man. 1 unit. We ride with them Steelo. Terrible talent. Wave them motherfucking towel. We need them Steelers plus the 7, my guys. Double revenge, division dog off of last year, guys. What y'all thinking in the chat, man? I know they don't like it in chat. Ron Crawford liking it. Ron, come on, bring it to him. Since 2009, week 1 divisional underdogs are profitable. 47, 22, and 2 ATS, 68.1%, including 28 and 9 against the spread. That's good for 75.5% since September 10th, 2013. Let's cash, Ron. Let's cash, my guys. Let's cash. All right, let's go over here to another game. Let's go over here to the streets of Chicago real quick. We got the Chicago Bears laying 6.5. Not the Bears laying 6.5. The 49ers laying 6.5 points versus the Bears here, my guys. Now, do we want to trust Lance on the road, his first game? Not entirely sure, but I'm not. I think the Bears are probably going to be the worst team in the league, guys. They're a total rebuild. This things you got to watch for, man. It doesn't mean that it's going to translate just for this game, but the Bears, they don't want to pay anybody. They're going with basically like the youngest team possible. You see what I'm saying? Trying to develop the young guys. Got a new GM over there. He doesn't even want to pay Roquan Smith, man. I don't understand it. You have good players that know the system, and you rather be cheap and start all the way over and don't even want to pay the good guys you got. Guess what I think Roquan Smith's going to do? I think he's going to go out there and half-ass it. Yeah, I'll get my paycheck, but I'm going to save myself and not get injured for whoever wants to pay me the bag next year. So that's just what I'm thinking. There's a few different players that happened to on the Bears as well, but I just know Roquan Smith, main one. I don't see him giving it all. He's the quarterback of the defense for the Bears, guys. I see Lance possibly, and even if Lance doesn't look good, Garoppolo's still behind it, but the 49ers should win this game with their defense. I think the 49ers are a really good teaser spot. I mean, some people do money line parlays. Other people do teasers. If you didn't know, NFL, 2-team 6-point teaser pays -110. I couldn't talk anyone out of putting the 49ers on a teaser here. I see them winning this game. Not sure if they cover or not. They should. I lean that way, but regardless, just teasing them down to -0.5. I couldn't talk you off putting that one possibly with the Ravens. You could tease the Steelers up to +13. You could tease the Jaguars up to +9. You could tease up the Giants, tease down the Chiefs, whichever, man. You see what I'm saying? But we don't cross the zero with the teaser. So I like the Chargers, and we won't take them to be a favorite to the dog in the teaser. That's just not smart. So I'm just trying to help some people out. You dig what I'm saying? Lean 49ers in there. Didn't lay the 6.5. I would put them in the teaser, though. I see them win the game versus the Bears, my guys. Let's go over here to the streets of Detroit real quick, man. We got the Eagles. This line has come up to 5.5. There's 1-6 out there, guys. So when we talked about it on Thursday, this line was still at 4. It's up to 6 now. So if you're liking the Eagles, you waited too late. If you're liking the Lions, you waited just the right time, right? This is a tough game for me. First game of the year last year, Eagles blasting them 44-7. I believe that was the score. The Lions saying, hey, we remember that. They want some revenge from the Eagles. Can they get it? Not so sure. This Eagles team is light years better than the one was last year that smacked up the Lions. They're even better. AJ Brown, they got a ton of firepower over there for Hurts. You see what I'm saying? Defense as well. So the Eagles, the money came in on. They could be flying high in this game. And you know what? Inside info for me, I hope the Lions get smacked here. I need the Lions next week. I'll give you a pick right now. Week 2, Lions at home versus the Washington football team, the Commanders. Sitting at a pick right now. I already bet it. I'm on Lions week 2. So I'd like for them to lose this game and look terrible so they can come bounce back and win next week, my guys. So I'd lean Eagles for this game. Didn't bet it. Definitely got away from me. Lions playing with revenge, but the Eagles are just that much better where in all honesty, the revenge shouldn't matter here, guys. I'd be looking at Eagles, and I'm hoping the Eagles smack them up as well because I like the Lions in week 2. I'm giving you guys a play for next week. You see what I'm saying? Philly, yeah, Pitts +7.5 now. Yeah, the money gonna come on the Bengals. I'm not scared about that because any money that's coming today is public money. It's simple. The people that's really professional with this shit, they already had their bets in. So whatever anything that's some lines moving today, that's somebody coming in the day of the games, and we know who do that. Yeah, that's the recreational bettors. Let's go over here to Houston, my guys. We're going to H-Town real quick. You got the Texans, guys. Money came in on the Texans. Line opened up at Colts, land 8 points, came down to 7.5, came down to 7 now. You see what I'm saying? I'm not understanding. I know the Texans, one of the bottom 4 teams in the league, may be improved this year. Am I trusting them in this first game versus the Colts, who are probably out with revenge? Maybe have a quarterback now. We know Matt Ryan was in Atlanta for a while. Now he's come out. The Falcons were trash. They were pissing Ryan off. He's like, I'm wasting years, man. I gotta try to go get on a contended team with a little bit, give them the best that I have left. I wouldn't be surprised if the Colts actually smacked up the Texans here. I didn't bet the game. All the sharps and the pros are on the Texans, but I still lean Colts here. I think they have something to prove. Finally they got a little quarterback. He's much better than Wentz. I'm not a fan of Wentz whatsoever. He has a defense with him. He has a good coach. Don't be surprised if Matt Ryan comes over here to the Colts and really flourishes, in my opinion. You're going up against this Texas defense in the first game. They could shine. He could shine coming out of the gate, my guys. Finesse the books, my guy, man. What y'all liking in the chat? Post those picks in the chat. We all trying to get some cash together, my guys. He said Texas is all. He said Coach trash. Texas is always. I didn't bet the game. My guy. I do lean Colts though. I'd be if the Texans do surprise. I wouldn't be surprised. But if I'm a bed man, it's Colts or nothing for me, man. We got to go with what we know. Yeah, man. Let's cash. Come on, Bob. Let's cash, man. Mark Miller says San Fran might win but not cover. That could possibly happen, man. What up, Free Mind? My brother feels a mess. Yeah. Oh, I know he's saying, and it's raining real bad in Chicago, isn't it? There's some inside info. Where is it? Yeah, under 39.5. There's a flash flood warning in Chicago. The field is flooded. Some inside info there. That's even better. Hey, that's even better for the defense, not for 49ers defense. What up, my guys? Yeah, man. Let's cash, bro. Miro. Yeah, so let me get to the rest of the games. I'm going through the comments real quick. All right, let's go talk about it real quick. Let's go to the Commanders, man. I'm calling these motherfuckers Redskins. Y'all the Redskins, and it's paying homage to the people that actually was here first on this land, my guys. So I don't think it's disrespectful. I'm thinking y'all giving them respect, but that's a whole nother conversation. You got the Commanders here, laying 2.5, 3 points. It was down to 2.5, back up to 3 now, guys. Remember what I said. These lines that are moving over the course of yesterday and today is public money. The pros, in theory, they came and hopped on the Jags here, pushed this line from 3 down to 2 at one point. Now I feel like there's public money coming back in on the Commanders, pushing it back up to 3. Man, this game is so damn ugly. I'd lean Jacksonville here. I lean them plus a 3. It's a winnable game for them, right? When you're coming off a 2-14 campaign, and you have a winnable game in that first game, I lean that way, guys. The Commanders not so sure what to think about these guys, man. Obviously, one of their star running backs, he got shot or whatever. He'll be back. He was a rookie, standout running back. He'll be back to start the season, but there's a lot of question marks for me on the Commanders. Not a big fan of Rivera. Definitely not a fan of Wentz. He might throw 3 picks in this game, man. I can't stand him. Actually, might lean to the over. I don't know, man. I don't know about this game. 2 bad teams, possibly lean to the over, but I do think Jacksonville will score points. I see them getting at least 3 touchdowns in this one. So I believe that team total is sitting around 20 and a half. I guess that would be my main lean on this game because I lean the Jags, but I also think there'll be points in this game. So that would lean me to say Jaguars team total over in this, over 20 and a half. That's what I think the good side is. The game could go over. Both teams getting over to 21 to 24 points. Yeah, I just feel like Jags can hang with them boys, man. So that's a tough game. Yeah, tease Jags plus the 9. I can see it. Yeah, that's a weird ass game, man. I can't stand it. I can't stand betting on Wentz games, period. You don't know if he's gonna like a championship Wentz or the trash Wentz. Let's go over here to the streets of Tennessee here, man. Titans gonna take a step back, my guys. I know they got Henry, not Tannehill's on the decline. See what I'm saying? The defense, the coach, is the bonehead coach of the Giants. Got some new faces in there, man. They got Saquon back. Jones. These are the type of situations that he balls out in when he's like that underdog from 3-7 on the road. He balls out in these situations, man. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Giants win this game straight up. I think the Titans going to take a huge step back. I put a little something on the Giants when it was at plus 6.5. It's down to 5.5 now. I do agree with the move. Titans look good. I don't agree with it. I see the Titans possibly losing this game straight up. It's down to 5 at some of the sharper books. 55% of the tickets coming in on the Giants, 68% of the money though. So the sharp money is on the Giants here. I agree with it. This is a dead zone type of number as well, guys. In any sport, well, I feel like mainly football, that plus 5.5, they kind of telling you that the dog is live in that game, man. So I took Giants plus 6.5. It's not an official play at plus 5.5, guys, or plus 5. So I needed that plus 6.5. There was some I bet earlier on. So my lean is Giants plus 5.5, guys. I know everybody's liking the Titans, but I think they could really lose that game straight up. I think the Giants are the side in that one. Let's go over here to the Cardinals real quick, man. You got the Cardinals getting 6 points versus the Chiefs here. Kyler Murray, can he carve up the Chiefs defense? He can. He's missing his best receiver over there with Hopkins, right? I don't like cheaters, so I ain't going to even talk about him a whole lot. But the Chiefs could come out here pissed. Line open up at 4. Since push to -6 here. Let's see. 56% of the money on the Cardinals. 56% of the tickets. 58% of the money on the Cardinals. So that's actually surprising. I thought most of the money would be on the Chiefs here. I can't tell you. The Sharps pushed them up from, it was sitting at 3 or 4. They pushed them up to 6 in a matter of minutes. Sitting at 6.5 now, guys. So the Sharps are all over the Chiefs in this one. I'd lean Chiefs. Obviously, the better offense, the defense. They did get Tyrann. I believe Matthew went over there, right, to the Chiefs, or he went back to the Saints. One of them, man. Did he go to the? Yeah, I think he went back to the. All right, I just had a brain fart right there, but I lean Chiefs. Y'all, anybody know where Tyrann Mathieu go? Did he leave the Chiefs and go to the Saints? They left the Saints and came to the Chiefs. Which one was it? Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me as well if they rolled. Y'all let me know. Yeah, he on the Saints. I had a little brain fart. It's a ton of players to keep up with, guys. All right. Let's go to my play. One of my plays, man. We going to the Chargers. Charge them motherfuckers up, man. Everybody liking the Raiders here. What's the money percentage? 64% of the money on the Raiders. No, 64% of the tickets on the Raiders. 76% of the money. I see the Raiders going down in this one. Revenge game, Jay. Playoff, Jay. See what I'm saying? We're going with the Chargers here. If y'all remember, epic game last year. Whoever wins is going to go to the playoffs. They could have ended in a tie. Both teams go. But the Raiders, they did end up winning 35-32. Guess what Herbert said? Herbert said, I've been thinking about these motherfuckers for 6 months. I've been thinking about this game for 6 months. And I love to hear that, guys. I love to when you have the playoff revenge angle, we already know that they're thinking about it. But when it comes out of the player's mouth, the best player on the team, one of the new faces of the NFL say, I've been waiting on this game. These motherfuckers finna come out and ball. And they got a huge quarterback added to the defense as well, a QB of the defense in Khalil Mack over there. Used to play for the Raiders, the Raiders piss him off. He'll always have bad blood with them. You motherfuckers didn't want to pay me. You didn't want to pay me my money? All right. But I like Khalil Mack over here. I know they're missing the top cornerback, but still, guys, this Adams and Carr even have that top tier chemistry already, man. It's the first game of the season. They got some good pass rushers. I took Chargers -3. I'll still go official with them -3.5. I don't mind. I'm on a -3, -115. I'm going official with the Chargers -3.5. Revenge game, Jay. It's a public fade. Playoff Jay as well. Playoff revenge angle. Give me the Chargers here -3.5 to smack these Raiders up. Nobody will like it. But I'm on it, my guys. I'm on the Chargers today, -3, -115. We're going official, though, at -3.5. 2 more games here, guys, and I'm about to get out of your way. I appreciate y'all time as well. We're going with the Vikings here. This line, I didn't get the chance to change the line. Unfortunately, there's public hopping on it. You see what I'm saying? The day of, there's injuries. This line is now sitting at Vikings -2, -1.5, -2. There is a 1 -1 out there, or you could just take money line. If we're taking them +1.5, we need them to win the game anyway. I'm on the Vikings today. I got them +2 and +1.5. I'll go official with Vikings on the money line, guys. So I can't go official saying lay points with them because we got them at the dog line. Let me just get it. Let me get the official money line real quick, my guys. What are y'all seeing the money line at? I'm on the money line. Come on, they won't give it to me. They won't show it to me. Let me just real quick. So I go official with it. We're gonna call it. Y'all, what do y'all see the Vikings at? Let me see, just real quick. I'm finna get out of here. I just got to get the official money. Damn, it's touching minus 2.5 now. We'll call it minus 120. We'll call it minus 120, my guys. Yeah, JC out. Yeah, he's out. It's big, bro. Yeah, bro. You don't beat Devontae Adams with one guy. It's by committee. You see what I'm saying? They went to. It's cool, man. They finna take this L though. They finna take this L. Get Vikings money line minus 130. We'll go official with that. We fade them Packers tonight, man. We fading the Packers, and Rodgers already making excuses. Oh, if we lose, so man, he already know. He's not a big fan of this team. I think Rodgers come back getting his money. He's not a fan of these receivers at all. The defense still bait. No, let's see what happens, man. We on the Vikings today. Top plays. The Vikings at plus 1.5 was one of the top plays. We still going money line minus 130. Vikings, Pittsburgh Steelers plus the 7. Chargers minus the 3, minus 3.5. That's what we on. Last game up, we got the Bucks versus the Cowboys. I was gonna be on the Cowboys here. I do like them here. I lean the Cowboys. Tom Brady is old as hell, but this guy, man. Let me see. Let me put it like this. Dak Prescott turned his ankle in practice, guys. Like literally a couple of days ago, and he's downplaying it. But if he's not 100% and he can't run out of the pocket, I don't know. I don't want it, man. This is revenge spot of the game 1 of last year. You see what I'm saying? The Bucks were laying 9 coming off the championship. Cowboys should have won that game in Tampa. Now you get the revenge spot game 1 in Dallas. Line come all the way from 9 to 2.5. This line is all over the Cowboys here, guys. It was down to 1.5. It's back up to plus 2.5 with the Prescott info. Not sure how he's going to look. Sunday Night Football, I lean Cowboys. I think that their defense should be able to do enough against Brady to get this win. It's just that how will Prescott look? How will the offense look up against the Bucs defense? They have a new coach over there, Bowles. He's a defensive guy. I lean Cowboys. Didn't bet the game. Wouldn't talk you off teasing the Cowboys up to plus 8.5. I would not talk you off that whatsoever, but Prescott could possibly not be healthy in this one, my guys. Let's talk about some shirts real quick. Smack City shirts, us against the bookies. Let's get some cash. I just put on a fresh shirt. Let's get some cash shirt, man. They over at the website, jmoneyismoney.com, or you can DM me now. The people that have got the shirts, they know. Put the shirts on, the good look shirts, and we finna cash, my guys. We got deals over here on the site as well. J Money is Money, approved glasses, everything, my guys. Now, finna get out of you guys' hair. Let's talk about some free NFL picks, man. Official, I'll go down with the leans as well. Official picks for me, guys. 3 top plays. We're going with the Vikings money line. We've been on them since plus 2 and plus 1.5. It's since flipped. You see what I'm saying? That's not my fault that y'all waited to the last minute. We on the Vikings. We'll go official with the money line. We on the Steelers plus the 7. Divisional underdogs, especially with double revenge of last year. It's cashing it over a 68% clip, man. We riding with the Steelers plus the 7, and I'm taking the Chargers. Revenge spot is fading. Basically, the whole world, everybody's on the Raiders. Revenge spot from last year, playoff revenge. They kept them from making the playoffs. And Herbert saying he's been thinking about his game, been waiting on, been anticipating. Probably couldn't sleep last night. Come on, Herbert, let's go. We're going with the Chargers as well. -3 if you want to buy down, or I'll go official with the -3.5. Honorable mentions. I'd lean to the these are all be good teaser spots. I didn't bet them, didn't want to trust the point spread, but I do think they'll get the job done. Baltimore Ravens, I'd lean that way. Good teaser spot. I lean the Browns in that one. Heavy lean to the Browns defense. Revenge up against Baker Mayfield. We on the Steelers plus 7. Lean toward the San Francisco 49ers in that one. And Bears team total under. Lean to that, especially with the rain there. Before I take the under, I take Bears team total under. Lean towards the Eagles, lean towards the Colts, the Jaguars, the Chiefs. And I took Giants at plus 6.5. So there's nothing official there because the line's down. Official plays, Steelers plus 7, Vikings money line, Chargers -3.5. We're going 3-0 one time for the one time. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Let's get some cash. I'll be doing NFL college shows all week, man, and along with more NBA previews as well. Got to stay locked in the NBA because that's what we do, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I appreciate your time. Please hit the like button, man. I'm doing this, you know what I'm saying, for you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. Let's get some cash. We out, my guys. We will win. It's us against the bookies. Fucking go.